November 2015, paper 1, question 13. Idris comes from a very large family. He has relatives who live in either Canada, Japan or Wales. So Canada plus Japan plus Wales equals 1 whole. 1/5 of his relatives live in Canada, 3/8 live in Japan. So I want to find what fraction are Welsh before we decide to work out exactly how many people there are. So what I'm going to do is 1/5 and 3/8. So you want to add these two fractions together. If you remember, you need to make the numbers in the bottom the same. So you're asking yourself, what's the lowest number that 5 and 8 go into? So 5 and 8 both go into 40, which means I need to multiply that expression by 8, because 5 8s are 40, and then because 8 goes into 40 5 times, I'm multiplying the second one by 5. So from the top one, 1 8 is 8, 8 5s are 40, 3 5s are 15, 8 5s are 40, and if I'm adding them together, it gives me 23 out of 40, which means the rest are Wales. So because this is 40ths, that means from the fraction 1 whole, take away 23 out of 40, because 1 whole would be 40 out of 40. 40 out of 40, take away 23 out of 40 would be 17 out of 40. So 17 out of every 40 people are from Wales, but they're telling me there are 34 from Wales. So because that means 17 out of 40, if I doubled that, I got two groups of that people. So what they're telling me now, if I double in them, it becomes 34 out of 80. So that means 34 out of his 80 relatives are from Wales, which means Idris has 80 relatives. Question 14. Sanij throws 2 fair dice. He gets a double 1. Calculate the probability of not scoring a double 1. First of all, I'm going to work out the probability of getting a double 1. So the probability of a 1 on the first dice, and then the 1 on the second dice. The probability of a 1 on the first dice is 1 over 6. The probability of a 1 on the second dice is also 1 out of 6. The probability of getting 2 double 1s make 1 times 1 is 1, 6 times 6 is 36. So out of the 36 different combinations, you got 1 chance of getting a double 1. So the probability of not scoring a double 1 would be 36 out of 36, take away 1 out of 36, which is 35 out of 36. Question number 15. The diagram shows a sail. The top part is a triangle with perpendicular height x meters. In terms of this, I'm going to look at that triangle first because it tells me the area of that triangle is 12. In terms of a triangle, the area of a triangle is equal to base times height divided by 2, and is equal to 12. So I've got 6 is the base, x is the height, so 6 times x divided by 2 is equal to the area, which is 12. So if I'm going to work out the value of x, I would say 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I got 3 times x is 12. So x becomes 12 divided by 3. So x is 4 meters. So because x is, that means that the x here, the height of this trapezium, is the same as the height of the triangle. So the height of that trapezium is also 4 meters. If you revert back to the very first page in your booklet, there's a formula for the area of a trapezium. And the area of a trapezium on the formula booklet looks like this. You've got A, you've got B, okay, and you've got the perpendicular height. And it says the area of a trapezium is a half A plus B times the height. So in terms of this question, A is 6 and B is 14. So it's a half of 6 add 14 times the height, which is 4. 6 add 14 is 20, so you get a half times 20 times 4. Half of 20 is 10, 10 times 4 is 40, 40 centimetres squared.